Let's start with the Gospel of Mark chapter 4. Additionally, the use of the word rebuked in Mark 4:39 is interesting. It's a strong term, showing authority, not just a request. This mirrors how God in the Old Testament commands the seas, so Jesus is acting in the same manner. In summary, by calming the storm, Jesus is exercising divine authority that only God is known to have in the Old Testament. This miracle serves as evidence of his divinity, which is why the disciples react with a mix of fear and awe, recognizing that he's no ordinary man. The calming of the storm by Jesus in Mark 4:39-41 is a significant demonstration of his divine nature. Here's a structured explanation. 1. Context of the miracle. Jesus calms a storm while in a boat with his disciples. This act showcases his authority over nature, specifically the seas, which in the Old Testament is a power attributed solely to God. 2. Old Testament references Psalm 89:8-9. God's power is over the seas and he calms the waves. Job 38:10-11 states that God sets bounds for the seas and controls the waves. In Jonah 1:15-16, we see God calming the sea after a storm. By calming the storm, Jesus exercises the same divine authority as God, mirroring God's actions in the Old Testament and implying Jesus' divinity. The disciples, aware of this Old Testament context, are terrified and awestruck, recognizing that Jesus' authority surpasses that of a mere human. This passage contrasts Jesus' humanity, as he sleeps during the storm, with his divine power, highlighting his dual nature. This miracle aligns with other instances in the Gospels where Jesus performs divine acts, such as forgiving sins and having authority over the Sabbath, further indicating his divinity. The miracle serves as a revelation to the disciples, reinforcing Jesus' divine identity and fulfilling expectations of divine authority. Thus, Jesus' act of calming the storm is a clear demonstration of his divinity, aligning him with the God of the Old Testament who commands the seas.